Welcome back to Fortuna's Armory. I'm going to describe the components and how they function inside the battleground. To begin with, we have the point system up here at the top. Each component has its own points, and this keeps users from being able to equip all of the best components on their tank. Now to begin with, we have the chassis here, and we have moddable light, moddable heavy, and moddable heavy. Now, the difference between light and heavy is how much armor and its speed. So light will have less armor and more speed, and heavy will have more armor but less speed. And the moddable refers to its point value. They all have -1 values so that you can equip more components on your tank. Now moving on to the guns, we have 10 guns available, 5 heat and 5 kinetic. Beginning with the kinetic, we have the machine gun, which is a pretty standard weapon. We have a grenade launcher, which will shoot grenades. The missile launcher, which will shoot missiles that will travel all the way till they reach the end of the map. We have shotgun, which is a mid-range weapon that has a very wide spread. We have the Vulcan cannon that has a very high rate of fire as compared to the machine gun. Moving on to the heat weapons, we have a laser, which is similar to the machine gun. We have plasma, which shoots plasma blobs that do high damage, and due to their high damage, they have a higher point cost. We have the pulse laser, which is a 360-degree laser that shoots around your tank, sits everything around your tank. The Lancer is a very close-range weapon. However, if you can get your tank close enough, it does really high damage. We have the Death Ray, which does high damage and has a good range, but it has a very slow travel speed for its bullets. Now when you equip your main gun, it'll be up here on the top so that it can rotate around and you can have it tilt wherever you want it to through the Cassis code. Now your secondary gun will be equipped at the front of your tank, so it does not rotate except with your tank. Now moving on to scanners, we have our short, medium, and long range scanners. The simple difference between them is the length and how far they can see. And the longer the range of the scanner, the higher the point value. The scanners function as the eye of the tank. They allow you to see what's around your tank so that the tank can track the enemy tanks and be able to shoot at them. Now there are also 2 scanner icons. We have the item scanner and the anti-jammer scanner. The item scanner allows detection of items on the ground such as mines and C4 so that your tank can actively avoid them. The anti-jammer scanner blocks jammers from being able to stop your scanner. And now in jammers we have a short, medium, and long range. However, they are all 1 point values as compared to the scanners, because the long range jammer has a much higher cooldown compared to the short range jammer. And these will, if they're in range, they can stop the enemy tank from seeing for a short amount of time. Now in treads, we have advanced treads and fast treads, which these ones don't apply any extra armor, however they do apply extra speed. And then we have the armored and the heavily armored treads, which can slow down your tank, but they have quite a bit more armor. Now moving on to the items, we have 5 items. A mine, which can damage you or your opponent, however only you can see it, unless if they have an item scanner. They have your C4, which detonates whenever you tell it to in the Cassis code. There's the Nitro Repair, which will repair your tank as well as give it a little speed boost. We have Overdrive, which will remove the slowdown on when your tank is firing. When your weapons are firing, it slows down your tank, and Overdrive will remove that limitation for a short time. The Missile Tracking Beacon, wherever you shoot this, any missile that is fired nearby will go to it, no matter where they are on the map. If there's 2 missile tracking beacons, the missiles will go to the slowest one, the closest one.